What's up guys, welcome back to Flipping the Script Fishing. This day I got the chance to fish an area that I hadn't fished in a really long time. But due to recent weather, the rain had flooded the area and the water was high and muddy. Even though a couple days had passed and the water was starting to clear up, it was still quite high and still quite dirty. When I'm facing these type of conditions, I like to go real shallow, I like to throw top water, and I like to try to focus on pinch points, bridge pilings, and things of that nature. This is where fresh water moves through and fish will move real shallow to eat insects and bugs and those types of things, and also they'll school up to chase bait fish that have also schooled up at this time. Regardless, anytime you're fishing in an area you haven't fished in a long time, it's good to keep your head on a swivel to look for any signs of life, feeding fish, birds, and things of that nature, to get any information and start putting that puzzle together. There's a school up there, so I'll get back in. There's probably 17 inches there. Get them any way you can. A decent keeper. There we go. And that slop. Strike King Sticko 420 is color, 6-inch, wacky rigged. I got it on braid. I got it on a stout rod. So what I'm doing, I'll show you over here. If you can see by those bushes, right? Let's see if I can get there. Right there. There's like a clear spot, okay, and you have clear spots here and there. So I'm casting at those, and I'm pulling them through almost like a frog over the grass, and then just letting it settle on those.
and they're just not real aggressive. So I've had a couple bites. I was throwing it on fluorocarbon, which was a mistake because, you know, I pull them through the grass. I knew that. But I did it anyway, just see if I get a bite. And sure enough, I got one. It took my worm. So I tied one on braid. So I've been throwing it for a little bit, and I got one. It was a good fish too. So let's see if we can get some more. And we'll keep trying this, and I think we should be able to repeat something.
Anytime you have a flooded bank, flooded trees, a popping frog or some kind of frog is great to throw up in there. And to have a Senko or wacky rigged stick worm rigged as backup is a great method to catch fish. However, this technique requires casting accuracy and accuracy in flipping and pitching. It can be critical to having any success.
That's a healthy fish right there. Alright. Thought they should be up in there, but man, they were spooky. What I got right in the nose, right down his throat. It's a new snag-proof frog. Good fish. Yo, 18 and a half, and shoot, I bet he's got 12-inch girth fat. Worked for that one.
my casting accuracy likely got in the way of me catching this fish here. However, I did get a strike on a pretty accurate cast to begin with. Even though I caught some fish on that shallow bite, the bites were few and far between. So I decided to check out a pinch point and some bridge pilings that created eddies and current breaks with the water flowing through here. And it didn't disappoint. Typically this bite is a little bit deeper, and this one took place in about 8 to 10 feet of water.
Nice spotted bass. We're here. Flippy doodad. Swimming it. Come up and got it. Flippy doodad works here too.
I kept getting bites on this shaky head, but I couldn't hook up. And then I realized they weren't eating it off the bottom. They were eating it when I jerked it off the bottom, and they would get it at that point. Just like here on this missed hook set, once that worm came off the bottom, one took it.
Good spotted bass. Shaky head that time. A good 17 inches. Alright. Some fish here for sure. Looks to be spotted bass, but they're quality.
As you can see here, I was using that technique to pop the worm off the bottom, and I was getting bites there. And I was able to repeat this to catch several more fish.
That's a largemouth. Keeper. Oh, eating a shaky head. June bug shaky head on a 1/4 ounce head. never know how those things will tie a worm in such a good knot. I mean, look at that. Never know. Somehow got the line underneath there. It's crazy. Switched to green pumpkin, caught that little one, so I'm gonna see if I can catch another one. Hopefully one bigger. If not, I'm gonna put the June bug back on. Little guy. He definitely seemed to want the June bug. Right? First cast of my spoon. Man, another nice spot. Shaky head. Found myself a little bluff, little drop off. Check out that spot. That is a healthy spotted bass, not a shaky head. You can see the spot on his tongue there. Right there. Good fish. Strong fish.
The last place I tried was another bridge piling that had some deeper water close by and some grass mats near it. And I noticed that some eelgrass had been stacking up and making a thick mat against these bridge pilings. I noticed shad minnows all over the sides of it, and every once in a while a bass would come and eat some of the shad and then disappear underneath the mat. So I tried couple different techniques on that grass edge, or the mat edge, but none of them worked. So I decided to try to punch the thick mat. In order to do that, I needed a heavy weight, and I also needed to toss the weight way up in the air 30 to 40 feet and hope that when it hit the mat, it would punch through. And it did work.
Oftentimes when you hook a fish like this and then pull it in the grass, it will get stuck in the grass and you can actually go retrieve it by hand. That's what I was hoping to do here. However, it didn't happen. Broke 50-pound braid.
Now, it wasn't the smartest idea to try to pull that bass through that thick mat. I probably should have went and retrieved it manually without trying to pull it through. But live and learn. Back to the drawing board. We need heavier line and a little bit more heavy weights, and I think this could work. Unfortunately, we're going to have to wait till next time to see if that technique will work. Until then, guys, tight lines.
Fortunately, it didn't end well, but that's a wrap.